So I was looking for some ideas about this idea that I was telling you guys about, and I did find one, and here it is. And the guy that created this exact circle drawing ruler, and this is on treadhunter.com um, /trends /compasses uh, well, I forget this little thing, but it's like a horizontal line dash or something, and then the ruler. So that's the link, but you could try treadhunter.com to find this. And right here, it was published on August 23rd, 2013 by Alexander Lame or Lamb. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not. So you could go here, and it is in here. If you scroll down, it's right here. So if you click on this, it will lead you to the exact Tread Hunter Art and Design website. So what I did is I clicked on his. If you go on Facebook, you click on his profile, and basically what I did is I wrote him. I sent him a message. So you can go to more. Well, I can't even. Somehow I messaged him, but yeah, it's right here through Messenger or something. And I said, "Hi, Alex Lamb. Basically, I sent him this link. Found you on this page above. The article was originally from here. Did you ever patent this concept of the compass ruler? If so, have you made any sales?" So I'm asking him if he patented this ruler concept here, and if he made any sales on it. Please respond to my questions whenever possible. Thank you. So he haven't replied yet. I just sent him this it's 7 no 8:16 right now p.m. and I did it. I started writing them at 7:57 p.m. and it's Friday, December 28th, 2019. So anyway, I love this idea. Um, and it's basically what I was envisioning with my own. Um, but of course, with with my idea, um, you won't be limited to the the like you won't be limited to just these little things here. So right here you have a 14, um, 12, so you won't be limited. You'll be able to go in here if you want, or in here with the scrollable um, mechanism in the center, like a track would. So what I was thinking was, if you wanted to go like 2.5 or even 2, you could do it with like a track thing, and then you push a button, so you won't be limited. Like, this is a great idea, but then you're limited here. Like, you can't go 1.5 or wherever you desire to do it unless you do something. And then over here, um, you really don't have something visible to look at your art, or whatever your graph or whatever you're looking at underneath, which is a bad thing. So with my idea, like I'm just trying to come up with something that would be cool for everyone. So I'm not. I mean, if I could make money, that would be good, great. I think everyone is into that. That's not the solution here is to come up with the best ruler, right? And something that people could use to draw and to come up with the best, you know, architecture graphs and things like that, blueprints uses that stuff a lot. So um, so like right here, print no blueprint blueprints. See, all this is like those type of concepts with the circles and things like that. So, in inventions, this is also a great tool for inventors as well. So, see this? Like, I think if someone can create something like that where people could really do their art and stuff, it would be great for everyone. So, anyway, that's one thing I noticed about this, but it's kind of hand in hand to what I was basically thinking with my idea. But of course, my idea would be like, you push down or something, and then that little thing will come out over here. So like a slightly, and then like something like this in the center where you could put the pen in or pencil or whatever it is that you're using. Um, but more flexible, like where people could put it exactly where they want, according to the measurement of the ruler. So if they want to go 12 and and a little bit more, like 3/8 or whatever, then you could do that. It's not by um, whatever this is here. I'm not really sure, but this is a good idea. I'm not knocking it down. I think it's all about coming up with the best ruler, the best things. But see, how do you know that's the center here? Honestly, like say you bought this ruler, how do you know that's really the center or not? Like from here to here and here to here, it doesn't really look like it's centered correctly, you know? So maybe if there was some type of visual, but there you don't have that, so you'll get that perfect circle, but if you're off from the center point that you want it, like this tool will do, um, then yeah, then that this tool here would use with the little pointy thing, then this here will basically misguide you because you don't know exactly where that point is at. And to me, that is not a good thing. The concept is great. It's a beautiful concept. It's a beautiful design, beautiful, um, you know, uh, like illustration in photo like kind of like illustration for investors, because they'll look at this and they'll get the idea right away, right? Like, beautiful, design over here, some stuff going on over here. So no one's gonna say that anything bad about that. But see, here is showing like the mechanisms inside of the ruler, and you obviously push it down and that comes out. But like I said, how do you know that you're getting the center? Um, like you could go off this, like maybe like right here by the center of this little O. But then, what if you have a highly detailed, uh, like piece of drawing? Like say you wanted to get it exactly at like her like chin right here, where it's like that little dot right there. How would you do that without having a good visual of it? So maybe the way I was thinking was like how I was saying with the little thing, or maybe this could be sliced in half, and then you still push a button and you can see exactly where that center point is at. That would be good. And then over here, the little track where you could guide it with your finger, real quick, and then you get it exactly where you want. You snap it down, and then you put your pencil there, and then boom, you get your circle. So I think something like that would be a good perfection, a good add-on um, to this ruler. And and honestly, I did a like a search real quick, and it says your price $22 for this thing. I mean, I don't know how much these things really go for, or the most affordable. Um, but they're compass rulers. Let me try compass ruler. Um, let's go to Target just real quick to get a okay, so this one is 249. Oh shoot, look at this. This is exactly what I was thinking here. So see, it has the track. So I guess I'm not far off, people, in my thinking, and I think I'm right on track on my thinking. And but still, you have that centerpiece, and there's no visual that I could see. Obviously, that's probably like the only image. So there's something here as well with that track idea, which is great. Um, so I think maybe like if you're a good designer, good artist, and if you're really picky about making a good circle without going digital or something, then you would probably want something that you could see exactly, like a something clear, or like kind of like a even think about it like this, like I'm even thinking about more ideas, like what if you had a magnifying magnifying glass type of concept. So now you have your art, and you'll be able to see it more closely. Um, so yeah, something like this. I don't know. I can't really find something good, but something like this to get to zoom in exactly where you kind of want that center point to be at. Um, so going back to this, imagine something like that in there. So like I'm thinking the best ruler. So like look at these people here. These whoever invented this or patented this, they created this circle type of concept here. So that's even better than what I was thinking, than just a basic ruler with the centerpiece and then the track in the center. Like they have this here going on. So that's even better. This tops off my idea, and I believe this idea here um, with the with this concept, because like I said, you're limited here by the little things that they put for you. And as an artist, you want the freedom to do as you wish. So here you'll be able to move it, and then boom, you want it exactly right there, and it even has the little arrows. And then over here you have another one if you want. So, but the other thing, so that's great. But the other thing is, like I said, this centerpiece thing, and that's when something like this would be good with the magnifying to get exactly where you want that center point. And then I think that's why these sell a bunch here. These the compass rulers, just the regular ones, because they have that pointy little thing where you could put exactly where you want it, and just go off that. So yeah, like I think So yeah, like I just thought about this right now with the magnifying thing on the center point. If it doesn't, if you don't want to add that because it costs more money, but it could also be used as a reading tool or something. I don't know, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it should just be like I said over here with this guy's idea um, here, and instead of something like this, it could be cut in half where you can see the point, so you can put it exactly where you want it without a magnifying uh, glass thing because it will probably cost extra money to manufacture, and then it's not really required. I just wanted to do that so you could get the exact center point from which you want to create that perfect circle from, right? That's the key right there. Um, so this is an additional feature. Um, I would have to look at more rulers personally to come up with more ideas, more concepts that designers kind of use and things like that. But this one here, whoever designed this, whoever invented this, took me out the game. And if I would have patented my idea that I showed you guys earlier in this video, I people would even consider my idea because there's already something out there like that. So there goes my idea in a way. Um, and that's good because it saved me time, it saved me money, and I think if I guess I'm thinking along the right lines here. I'm not like just talking and thinking for nothing. Um, I think other people um, will like this video just based on the fact that I did my due diligence and I went out of my way to like do some type of research before jumping into it, and I was already um, doing a bunch of things to to in a way to try to patent it, and I was already kind of thinking about certain things, but this one really tops off my idea, so I'm out the game with this idea. But I'm still gonna publish it on YouTube and invent or don't invent because I love this idea right here for artists and for patent people and for students alike. So yes, this is a great idea. This is a better ruler than the regular traditional rulers. And look at it. It's only the price is great. It's only $3.69. $3.69 for a perfect ruler, for a perfect circle with a perfect idea concept. And then it has these additional things here to the left where you can create more more intricate little you know little circles because every detail matters, people, when it comes to blueprints and things like that, inventions. Everything matters. So, and I know a lot of these people probably do this online, but some people don't have that luxury. Some people don't know how to use these programs. So, that's when you would have to just learn how to use this with some type of graph paper, with a square graph paper, right? Um, but yeah, like I'm going to continue to dream and to come up with new ideas, and I hope that you guys do the same. Because I ultimately like if you go to my page, invent or don't invent, I'm trying to come up with ideas, but I'm also trying to create the best of the best that's out there for for everyone, and because that's in the end that's what's really going to matter. That's what everyone will rather use. If you have a ruler like I showed you guys, like here. Oh, I think it was right here. Yeah, if if you could buy a ruler, but it had all these extra things on it, wouldn't you rather buy this? And I think the answer to that would be yes, because now you have one little tool, the same amount of space that is taking up your backpack or whatever it is that you're using, um, and you could use it for multiple purposes now. And I think that's a great thing. Um, so I think in the end, you know, we will probably end up getting rid of regular just wood rulers and do something more like this, because obviously it's not much to manufacture and distribute, in a way, because it's only 369. Um, so I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But my thing is coming up with the best tools for everyone. And if you're into carpentry, this is a great tool for you as well. Because if you want to do a perfect circle to cut or whatever it is, then this is your tool right here. This is your one tool instead of having a bunch of tools. And I think that can be done for anything, like um, even like workshop tools. And the keyword here, see, like all this is like kind of organized. You know what I mean? This is organized. All this is organized. But look at all these tools. Look at all this for one purpose. And I think that's why people came up with this here, because it's adjustable. Instead of having all these, you have one. And I think that that's the way it should be. You know what I mean? Like, all we need to do, people, is come up with a way to change this mechanism here. Maybe instead of it going this way, maybe we can make it go up and down, so we could save space and create it like this big one right here, right? And that'll take away this amount of space here. And this is a new invention. This is a new concept, new idea. Um, so it'll be changing up the mechanisms in here to create something like that. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm just trying to minimize all the junk, all the clutter, and go with something that is the one tool. That's all I'm trying to do. The go-to tool. Um, Instead of having all these, well, you could have, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. Let's round up to 20. So say you had 20, but what if you had 20 of these and they worked just as equal? Now you could just grab one blindly and it'll fit your mechanical shop, like little bolts or whatever, to do your job effectively. And that's what a lot of people did with like the screwdrivers. Like, they made it flippable, where now you just have one screwdriver. Like, see, is that kind of concept. And I know I'm going off topic, but just so you guys could get the idea, of what I'm trying to say, and what I'm trying to do with this. So, yes, I encourage everyone to keep thinking and to keep coming up with new ideas, because I am literally serious about this, and I am personally trying to um, come up with my own idea, my own invention, um, idea, and I do want to make money off this, but it has to be something that can be used, something that everyone will accept in school or in public or wherever, whatever job force you're in. It needs to be acceptable. It can't be like just an idea that doesn't work. It has to be something where everyone's like, I have to have this. Um, so yeah, like I think that's what it really comes down to, and I think like I said, all these little wrenches. If someone could come up with something like this, um, where this could actually go, like go up. I'm talking about like this thing here. This will still go side to side. Um, I don't know. It's see, I don't even know. I'm getting into something completely different, but I guess if we could all narrow these tools down somehow, there'll be less stuff that we have to worry about. And like, look at this, and one thing that pisses me off, honestly, is that that you'll find a bunch of these bolts and stuff in a vehicle that require all these type of tools here, but they don't give them to you when you purchase the vehicle. So how can you do your own mechanics? Now you have to go, in addition to buying your car, you have to go buy the tools now to fix it up, to do your tune up. Like it should already come with it. So if these tools are narrowed down and they could, throw that in the vehicle with your purchase, then you'll be golden. You'll be able to do your own maintenance for your vehicle without carrying a big load, or you can call your mechanic, whatever you want to do. Anyway, people, I'm done fussing and talking my butt off. But yeah, this guy here came up with a cool idea. He has other ideas. Go check out his ideas. If you're tired of my ideas, um, maybe my ideas don't impress you as much. This guy has a bunch of ideas. I guess like I love this page here. I love this website, trendhunter.com. Look at this. Like they're talking about different ideas to help you peel an apple. Like who loves apples? Who loves cooking? Who wants like all these inventions, people are to make our lives easier. That's what I love about them. I think um, that's all I'm trying to do is help other people as much as possible with my ideas that I think of as well. And that's why I display them like mostly freely all the time. And it's really gonna take the people that are really serious about it to make everyone's jobs easier. Like look at this, rugged Uber functional shovels. Like rugged Uber functional shovels. Like, see, they thought about not just one shovel. They thought about multitasking and multi uh, things that you could do with that shovel. And that's what it should be about, people. Like, it should be like, what if you could create the best shovel in the world to help out your employees? Like there's millions of people right now in the construction um, job force. How many people are employed? And my spelling sucks, but there's approximately 10 million people in 2016. See, so yeah, like I'm not like just coming up with these things and saying these things for no reason. Like there's a reason behind it. And look at, like, what if you were like, I think if you personally as a worker, an employee, see a problem at your job and it makes you like angry, and you have to question it, like, why don't these people do this differently? Well, that's your idea. Whatever pisses you off, that's your idea. Whatever frustrates you, that's your idea. Like, take advantage of that and make it into an idea like that will resolve that problem. Make it into a solution, you know? And that's all it is. That's all it really comes down to. So instead of, like, in a way, bitching and complaining about whatever frustrates you and makes you irritable, well, if you come up with an idea to solve that problem, then guess what? You could patent your idea and you could sell your idea, but it has to be something good, and it has to be something that, that people will like and use, and especially if it really solved a problem, you know. So look out for that. Look out for those feelings. Look out for frustration or anger when you're doing your job. Um, and you never know, that frustration can turn into idea that can help you out and change your life forever. But anyway, I'm done. I hope you guys like this video. Um, yeah, I just, in a way, I came up with the idea with the ideas that I was showing you guys, and I put it up on iMovie. This is where I edit all my stuff, and this is me describing my idea with the ruler thing. And I was looking at different images and stuff like that. Um, so I came up with this idea myself with doing something like this. And then I found this other video, this other internet thing that I just showed you guys right now. So in a way, it's already out there. So I basically, in this video, or it's gonna be put together, but once you see this section, or once you seen, when you seen this, that meant that I changed the video and I added a new one. And basically, I just wanted to say that I I basically perfected my invention, and I did my due diligence, and therefore I don't have to waste my time and energy to try to patent that idea because someone already patented it. So that's a good thing, because now I don't have to waste my time patenting it. And that's what inventors do. We take the time to see if it's out there or not, and we do our due diligence. So I just did my due diligence and I figured out that it's already out there, and that's a great thing for me, because now I don't have to spend money and time. Um, so don't stop thinking, people. Like, keep thinking, keep coming up with ideas, be encouraged to come up with your own. Um, and it seems like every time I come up with an idea, it's already out there, which sucks, because I'm trying to come up with an idea that will make me very, very rich, um, and wealthy, where I could help other people do the same thing. Um, but I guess in the meantime, I will continue to try to come up with ideas and encourage other people like you, yourself, that's watching this, to come up with your own idea and to help other people as well. Because at the end of the day, we're all going to die, and we're all going to leave these ideas behind. And everything we have, everything that we use, our vehicles to communication, everything, someone else invented in the past and they left it here behind, and we use it now. And that helps us every single day of our lives. And so yeah, like that's what it really comes down to. So that's why I'm not afraid to speak openly about those new concepts that I came up with for that ruler. um, and yeah, I think if you were to go back, it would be the pinpoint where you could actually see where you're dropping that pinpoint, which is not visible to the ruler section, um, of those that were being sold. So that could be perfected right there at a small degree, at a small minute level, but it can make all the difference in your circle, and that's what matters right there. You know what I mean? Like, you could think you have it at that center point, but if you don't, then there goes your circle. You're gonna have to delete it and retry again, um, and that's not good for an artist, for a designer. So like they say, measure twice, cut once, and like, I'm not talking crap. I just want I'm just adding my feedback to those ideas and trying to make it everything better. Um, because everything matters. Everything matters. Everything matters, people. Everything does matter. Little details like that do matter because it will help us out later on in life and how and make our jobs easier for everyone. I personally don't use that, but other people do, and that's why it's important to me because other people use it. Other people depend on that tool. So, I mean, if you were to stop and think about yourself, like if you worked on that in that type of work industry or whatever, then this would be very important to you personally. But if you're not, then it's just like, oh, whatever. Like, you're not even thinking about that, and that's okay. That's everyone is doing their own thing anyway. Like, doesn't matter then to you, but it does to other people. Um, so yeah, like, I just encourage everyone to continue thinking about new stuff, thinking about um, cool things, and to take some ideas that are already out there and make them a little bit better. Um, so I'm not disappointed because this is only allowing me to grow as an inventor and as a person to create new things. Um, so yeah, like, it sucks that it's already out there in a way because I don't get the money and the glory and the fame and all that good stuff, right? But and I'm kind of being sarcastic, but it's out there and it's helping people already right now. So that's what matters, and that's all I care about. So yes, I hope everyone has a great day. God bless, and keep believing in yourself, even if no one else does.